Alright boys, welcome to Plok. Good old games, huh? Beautiful graphics, soundtracks, but the difficulty is quite high. Huh? So let's hope I will be able to finish the game, because there is 2 stages in the game where the run can die. So let's pray that I will not fail them. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. So I'm gonna do any person warps. So that means doing all the time limit race I just did. That counts as a warp. Plus doing game over. And yeah. So I hope you guys have a good day or good night, depending on your time zone. While you are watching Plok. This is a short category. Huh? Now, normally the game is very long, but since we are skipping like almost half of them, it's not that bad. Unfortunately, we cannot skip the most difficult stage in the game. Oh well. If I die once, this is devastating. Because if you do the game deathless, like everything goes perfectly continue-wise. Like, if I die once, it's a disaster. I can die during a race, but outside of a race, no. Because every time you finish a stage without dying, you collect a letter you see at the top right, to do Plok. And once you collect the letter Plok, you get a continue. And you cannot get that during a warp. So if I die during a warp, it's fine. But I cannot die. I cannot. So the plot of the game is you see the flag above. It was stolen, so we went to the first island to get that back. Normally there is a boss fight, but we just skip that with a warp. So now when we return to the acrylic island, the big island we just saw, all his flag was replaced by the flea flag. So our goal now was to exterminate all the fleas. But Plok realized he was too weak to do that, so we are going 50 years back in time trying to get a special power. Gonna get an amulet to kill the fleas very fast. Yo, thank you for the good luck. I need that. Even if there is almost no randomness in this game. So there is a skip coming up next stage. At the beginning it was a task only, but we were able to implement that into the run. It's almost frame perfect. So I'm gonna try and see how that goes. The extra life I just got is the first and the very last one I get. I don't want to get extra life anymore. Because we are gonna suicide very soon. Okay, got the skip noise. Like if you touch the saw blade when you jump, like you get a damage boost and you are like in a invisible platform or whatever it was, and you could jump above. It's not hard, but it's very easy to fail. So normally if this was an attempt, I would lose all my lives here, because I'm gonna set up a game over after the boss. Oh, what was that? I might die. No. I went a little too YOLO. I said I would go save here, but I guess I forgot. So this is the first shell warp. You have to collect every single shell. If you missed one of them, you don't get the warp and you have to die to retry. There we go. I'm gonna play that safe. Oh, whoops. I will have to grab there. The spike does so much damage, so I had to grab the fruit. Because the little fruit give me 3 HP, and I had 2 left. So that's why I had to grab that. Otherwise I was dead. If I were hit by the log, it was okay, but not the spike ball. It does the highest damage in the game. I think it's 9. The final boss does the same damage. That's way too high. Okay, first boss. Technically it's the second one, but we skipped the first one. So let's call that the first boss. If I do the setup correctly, he's not hard. Otherwise, like... yeah, he's a little hard. If I don't get the setup. Okay, he's not nice. Good fight. Ah, oops. Nah, it's all good. Ah. I screwed it up just a little bit. Like, the boss was the reason I didn't lose all my lives during the shell warp. Just in case I dies. So we got the amulet. And with the amulet, when you attack the fleas, like, the invisible frames disappear. Because normally the fleas has 3 life points. And it's very long. So with that, you can just do the amulet and they will die. In midair, if they are on the floor, you will have to hit them once and then kill them with the amulet. But it's not now, because there is still a lot of work to do. Still a lot. So this stage sucks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the continue, because there is a letter in there, and game over. Because normally you get to continue at the end of a stage. So the game thinks, okay, so he got a continue, when you will game over, he will restart on the stage, he got the continue +1. So that's why I can game over now, since I got the continue, and I will skip the stage. Because the stage is very long. So I'm gonna skip that. It's time for the second boss. The boss is not random. But if you screw that up, he can be annoying big time. YOLO, let's go. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a shitty setup. Oh. I screwed out the big time. Oh well, it's fine. It's all good. It's just one left. I will just lose a little bit of time. But it's fine. It's not that bad. No. It's not that bad. I was done. Normally that's a reset because it was too long. Oh well. For people wondering, the record in this game is 30 minutes and 3 seconds. By me. And the run was very good, huh? So PB is hard. It's gonna be hard to beat. My ultimate goal is gonna be like 29.50, I guess? Or 29.45, I don't know. Gonna go above and save 2 seconds. There we go. And now it's time for the last shell wap. Oops. So normally you need to collect shells to get an extra life. But the amulet use also the shells to gain the power. So that's why I will never get an extra life, because of that. Yeah. And now the next stage is one of the stages where I always say that the run cannot finish, probably. This warp is very hard. If I miss the jump, I lose a life. So I have to not miss the jump. So I have to focus big time. Okay. Now I have to not get trolled by the rocks. Okay, little swag. And now it's time for the third burst, Womack. And this is where I'm gonna abuse the Plok big box. I'm gonna align myself with the lantern behind. Good. Perfect. Like, the little green bullets are not random. They shot where you are. So it is not random. Very good, very good. Yeah, that was pretty clean, huh? That was. So the next 2 stages there is no warps, so we'll have to do them normally. That means you have to kill all the fleas first, and only after you can finish the stage. So you can do 4 skips in this stage to go higher faster. Oops. The thing I just collected gives all your HP back. What? What the... Okay. This one is the hardest keep. Good. I miss that like 90% of the time. I always miss that one. Ah yeah. But for once, I got that. So the gift I just collected like gives you all your limbs back. So that's nice. Because the target, when you hit the target you will have to get them back in the hunger. Oops. There we go. That's why the amulet is very OP. There is no eye frames. Time for a safe strat. Gonna grab the hornet to kill the bees. So they won't be in my way to do the job I just did. And we got all the skips, so that's nice. That was a perfect stage, pretty much. It was very good. Like, the more shell you waste, the more peace there is. And now it's time for the hardest stage of the game. Oh boy. There is 4 damage boost you can do if you are full life. And if I die here, it's a disaster. So first you have to get your legs back. And only after you can kill the fleas. Okay, we are full life. I have to not get hit by a single freeze. And I have to do the damage boost keep first try. Oops. Oh boy. There we go. Oh boy. I cannot do all the damage boost now. I might even go super safe and not do the boost at all. Nah, I'm not gonna do the damage boost. The damage boost keep. I'm gonna play that safe big time. I'm not gonna try. Because after this stage there is a warp. And in the warp, if I do one mistake, it's 1 life lost. So I will rather play that safe. Because the damage boost keep saves 18 seconds. Complete that. Because if I were full life, I would have just do all the damage boost with the spike. If you did not kill all the fleas and grab the flag at the end, you can restore your life. Okay. Okay. Well, I played that super safe, but at least we got to continue here. That means for the next warp I have 7 attempts. If I do one mistake, one big mistake, it's over. If it was an attempt, I would have lost all my life in this stage. Because it is the fastest way to die. Yep. Baguette langue. Très bel accent. Hey, that was very good. So in this warp, if you are above 000, it's very good. But even if the timer is at 0.0, there is like a half a second extra time. So now we are in the last part of the game, Flip It. So we have no more fleas to kill, just go at the end of every stages. In 3 of them, I will do some zips. Go faster. The jetpack is one of them. You can go below the platform. Ugh. Okay, it was not bad. But still better than average. Because the zips with jetpack are the hardest. Five more stages and we are done already. I'm using the amulet to not gain an extra life. I don't think I need them. First damage boost done. You can do 2 damage boosts to go above the wall. The second one is a little harder to do. Okay. One more stage before I can set up a game over with the tank. Should I go full YOLO on the next one? I don't know, we will see what happens at the beginning of the stage. Like, you don't have to kill all the fleas. And thank God for that. Yeah, YOLO. By YOLO I means not grabbing the fruit. Normally you can zip like under the eggs, but I don't know how to do that. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. So in this game, like, projectile does like the double damage. Like projectile does 6 and the body does 3 damage. So you wanna avoid projectile by all costs. No, 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 ooh. Projectile. Yeah, there is a random projectile sometimes. Ooh. I can talk one more. Like, if there is a bird, I can talk that. I cannot talk a projectile. Okay. Okay, so now, time for the best stage in the game. That we are going to skip. The tank. If someone played this game casually, they know that the tank is not a fun stage. This stage is not fun. So we're gonna skip that with a game over. There is a letter nearby. Go left. Nice. We're gonna grab the letter and die. See, the projectile did way more damage than the body. The body does 3, projectile does 6, the water does 5, the spike does 5, the spike balls does, I believe, 8, the final boss body does 8 as well. Hey look, body, 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 projectile, and body. See the difference of damage? Okay, the next stage is a little annoying. It can go wrong big time. So I will have to focus as well. And this is the last stage before the final boss. Attends, oh, just a second. Ok, nice. Ok, time to focus. Oof. Okay. That was not bad. There is a zip at the end as well. There. Okay. Okay. We didn't die once. That's very good. And now it's time for the final boss. It happened once during a run that I was able to hit her twice, when you're not supposed to do that. But it's a sort of imperfect. So I will not go for that. If I can do it, I will, but I will not do that. It's too risky. So I'm just gonna do it the normal way, do a 8 cycle fight. You cannot control the jump. And your hitbox is the helmet. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Oh, I didn't hit the flea. If I were to hit the queen, I think I would have the double damage. She said nope. Because that was a very good setup. But she didn't get hit somehow. Ah, maybe this one? No. Not at all. Again. Oh! Might be very good. No. I was a few frames off. Yeah, I tried to do the double damage. Just to show. But it's not easy. Now that one is a no-no. She went down way too fast. No. Oh well, I didn't get that. Right. And time. It's all good. So what was Plok with the warps? I think that's the first time in a marathon I didn't die outside of the game over. I think this is the first. So hope you guys enjoyed Plok. Yeah, that's a very good timer. 31:08, that's very nice. Like if I didn't miss the well, if I went for the creepy crag damage boost skip, I would have saved like 25 seconds at max. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, the hitbox a little strange. Thank you, thank you.